You know, it'd be helpful if I actually moved to the right stream rather than sitting there in absolute silence going, Yes. Didn't get a timer. And the reason being is I want to do 15 minutes of shading practice. So before I actually start the practice itself, first off, I'm going to be using a limited color palette, meaning black, white, and gray, effectively. The lights are just going to come from here. I need to turn off the stabilization, or lower it at least. I'm just going to draw a sculpt cube. Going to try and draw a... Now, I'm better off just straight using the ellipse tool. And then I want to also do a cylinder. Why is that not working? No, we will just rock with it. So the idea is that the light source is coming from here. No, that's not very right. And then here, with the idea of here being the shadows and here being the light. But because this sphere is specifically behind this cube, it means that the light will end up being cut off here. So I think, yeah, keep that on for our guide. Bring myself down. And I'm going to start in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so first off I'm going to start with the cube because I think that's going to be the easiest one realistically. I'm going to switch to keep the normal pen for now. No, not the normal pen, sorry. Brush. I'm going to make the thing a little bit larger. Okay. So I actually don't really like that. Why is these watercolor brushes kind of not great? Okay, that's a little better. Now the question is, this is going to be a hard edge. So it would be like this, and then it'd be kind of like this. Would it? No, because if it's a hard edge, it wouldn't have that. So I think this actually wouldn't be really touched, now would it? I'm going to make the paper gray. No, I'm going to make it like a green blue. Wait, what? Okay, that's weird. That way, at least whenever I actually draw these, it's, you know, not that color. Now, first things first is actually I'm going to want to try and improve on the edges here because I want to use the tools a little bit better too. So I'm going to be trying to make and close up these gaps. Yes, this all counts into shading practice, that's fine. I think that's all fine too. The reason is I want to actually color within the sections and not be outside it. You know, I want it to be nice looking now, so I should be using the tools a little bit better. So it's going to be kind of like this, I think. And I don't think this would cast... Yeah, it wouldn't actually really affect it. So... it wouldn't be that bad. Well, what I could do is make the brush really big. Do that, no. Do, no, yeah, no. And that would work there. Because maybe this does cast a shadow and maybe I'm not really aware of it. So it's gonna be done in like that on a separate layer at some point. Oh, I just realized I did this on the same layer. That's fine. We'll just live with it. I think it would look like that. This wouldn't really cast much of a shadow, if anything. Let me just take out the eraser real quick and just hit that a little bit. There. Oh, right. This wouldn't be doing what it is doing. I have to live with it. Because I know it wouldn't work. No, this is where it's going to be a little funny. So... you'd be hitting it like that, but it's really angled because of the way it's angled, so it would be going off of the light. Kind of like that, but I'm going to soften it. That would be like that. Maybe a little bit like this. That looks kind of okay. Hard to mentally... yeah, no, that looks okay. Now, we move here. This one's actually going to be fun because it's hitting here, so it means the light's going to be the most noticeable. On the extreme edges, it would be super... it'd be darker. So if I instead do this the reverse way and then instead work out the other way, I think it'd be a little bit better. So it ended up being like... I'll undo it first. Go smaller in the eraser. A bit lighter. Bit wider. Bit wider. Bit wider. Bit wider. And I think... that's kind of it. No, it would be... Oh, I did that in the wrong layer again, didn't I? Yes. Yes, I did. Ugh. Alright, this is... I think it's just going to be in the dark, assuming that we just come down. What I would need to do, realistically, is go to Blender and grab it as a ref point for this type of work. Now that I think about it. Because I think that would help it a little bit. Now, if I select... Maybe? Yes. Maybe it still cross over with that. I think I might just have to be careful with that. And this. Oh, that... Oh! Paintbrush bleeds. Okay. Because it bleeds, it means that if I hold it, it does that. Okay, that changes how I want to use this then. I'm going to go to the G pen, the normal graphic pen that's used for sketching. And I think like that, maybe. Then you'd have this casting a shadow over. This would be casting a shadow directly over this. Because it's casting a shadow on this object, it means it'd be like curved and then probably come out straight. Let me figure that out. So it's coming at an angle, clearly. In this case, it would be probably like this. I think it'd be like that. Now I go to this. No, that's the eraser. I thought it was looking for paint bucket. Blah. I realized I didn't close it up, so I can't do what I was intending doing. So this will be the darkest. Actually, no, this is all shadow, so yeah, it would be pitch black. it actually being like this is perfectly fine. And what I do is just slightly do that. Now yeah, take out the eraser real quick. Like that. No, I need soft for this. Huh? Okay, that's a 15-minute practice up. I could probably improve on that part. That it probably should have been more like that, but yeah, I'm happy enough with that. 15 minutes. I had to practice anyway. But I'm going to close this. No point in saving it. It's meant to be practice. So we're going to get back to this real quick, but I'm going to have a quick side note of going to the next day and this. Now, the next thing to do is continue with this. What I'm wanting to do is detail out the rest of the hands and make sure it comes out okay. I need to change the brush. Looks like the size I was using. So if I quickly hide, nope, yes. I'll see the differences. I need to drag this away, or at least out of the way for now. So the fingers would end up being like, huh? Why am I I was using white as a selection color for some reason. I don't know why. Because it would be... If it's flat, this angle here would be the cutoff point. And if it's not... But the angle will allow you to see that it's technically a 3D object. I don't think so. So I'm going to quickly make another layer. I'm going to fade this one out to about 50%. And I'm going to ponder on this for a second. So clearly there is a section here and another section here. This is like where the knuckle would rest. And man, I'm struggling to get this line to look right. I've got shaky hands. There we go. Just need stabilization on to help me. Would it look like that? Or would it look like that? I think it would look like that. It is... That line does need to go. It needs to be moved more down this way. Because you have the... I think it would go like that. Then you have this flat area, then it comes down into the hand, go in, maybe like the knuckle section. Catching my head. Up. Rid that line. Then it will go up, across. It would come across here. And go up, comes across, across, down, then obviously you would have this connecting to the glove itself, because these would be kind of crevasses. They don't be perfect. I just wish my arm wouldn't do this weird swoop down that it does. Because I'm caging my arm. Stop going up. Ah! It'll do. I'm kind of annoyed at it. Because it comes down, you would see more of this section than you would see in this section. That naturally comes down, so I don't have to worry too much about that. That look like that? Yeah, I think it would. Obviously, this is probably detail I don't need to add in, but because it's a very specific focus on the hands, I actually kind of do need it. And I don't need to draw the circles because they would be over here, like over this direction. But because I'm more left focused, I don't have to worry about it. Alright, I'm going to start with the little finger, because the little finger is probably going to be the... Like, it's the smallest one, and I have a general guide of, like, where it kind of comes up to max. But the idea is getting it to... look like a finger. You know, have like the nail. Nail would be kind of like around here-ish. No, actually, it'd be a bit smaller. Maybe more like this. So this would be like the top finger here. Oh wait, 2 down. Oh, it would probably actually help if I mentally also popped the joint where the finger would be. Because if I look at this, we've got this in the main knuckle. At least I think it's on the main knuckle. Just realized that that's on like the second knuckle, not the first knuckles. I mean, my fingers are only bending at 2 joints. Because the finger has 3 joints. You've got 1, you've got 2, and then you've got 3. 1, 2, and then 3. And this only has 1, 2, 3. Really? The doodling goes as well as the doodling can go, and I'm kind of realizing that the original design for this here, this isn't a knuckle. Also, how are you doing? Like, this isn't a knuckle, this is the middle section. These are the knuckles. like the way that the artist did this here originally is that this here segment here in the finger is the middle section. Like, these parts are the same. I was watching you, well, in the background, lurking, like a lurker. Bear with me, I have to undo all that there, because that's a shocker. And I saw that you were doing a shorter stream today, I think. I kind of got up and made dinner very quickly afterwards. Because I was hungry. And I'm currently trying to figure out how the hell to draw this. Today I did a little bit of shading practice, which is nice. Really? So the dry weather doesn't treat you nice, huh? Well, I mean, as long as you do drink water whenever you can, that's reasonable. But then again, the issue is then you end up needing to go to the toilet constantly. 9%! Damn! That's really not good. Well, I hope it at least dries up a little bit in the future. I don't want you dying from basically dehydration. I don't think you would have that happen. I just realized I turned off my stabilization. Yeah, you definitely would need to hope for some rain. Because it probably makes the cold feel extra bad too. Unless it's like warmer there. I have no idea. Hold on, I gotta look at my other hand. So the thing has naturalized and made it flat. So this wouldn't... you know, I'm not gonna think about it too much. Crispy. Oh. Come up and then go across and then come to... That's way too far. This seems a bit more right. I also saw you were playing Jack and Daxter at one point during the weekend. How's that going? I think I was in for a little bit and then, well, I sat watching it and kind of fell asleep. Yeah, my weekend was just spent mostly trying not to fall asleep. It needs to go up quite a bit more. And the finger kind of goes here. It's fine for this to be kind of down lower. Technically, it's actually okay for these to not line up. Because realistically, this is meant to be the in-between space, but the actual ledge would be like right here. I want to undo that one. Man, fingers. Some of the weirdest things that we humans have. And yet some creatures in the animal kingdom lack them. Now that looks a little better. Oh, it needs to go up higher again. I forgot this is the middle finger. That's looking okay. It's not a super huge difference, and the actual knuckle of the index finger and the ring finger are significantly different, but that's because the natural hand kind of comes in a slope like that. Because then you have this area of the finger, then this, and then this technically doesn't match the height because it's going at an angle, and then this is just like down here. Well, it's not like flat like that. It's actually more. Then it'd be like this. This would be way down here. Because then you have this section, this section, this section, and then this section. But because I'm using metal as a reference point, it's going to be normalized because no one's going to really try and make gloves that are going to fit everyone's hands. So it's okay to skimp on details. Now, this is where we come to the hard part. This clearly has an edge. It clearly comes down like this, goes across, and joins up like this. I mean, all the fingers have like the corner edge on them, but yeah. The question is, how do I best implement this? I think what I might need to do is, because they also go over the top of the existing fingers. Maybe a little bit more shallow. Does that go over the top? Yes, it does. It goes like that. It goes like this. Then it kind of does come down like this. You're not going to see this detail in this finger here. But you are going to see it. Let me just draw out the bottom of each of these. This one's going to be weird because it's going to have this come up. It's going to then go down. Obviously it's going to have the knuckle connector. We'll leave the little finger to the end because it's going to have the extra section here and I don't want to think about that yet. Now, this is the middle finger. So its section probably end in around here. No. Yes. No. Yes. Next, we're gonna come across. It's gonna go. This isn't right. That's more right. And I can go across because that section is clearly acknowledged, if not really aggressive. Oh, I realized that this would end up covering this. Or would it? It would. Slightly. Because of the weird angle I chose to go for the hands. Careful. Yes, no. Yes. across here. No, that's where we come to the hard part. So it's gonna end up being like this. I'm gonna have the section come up. It's gonna go down. Clearly, it's gonna be kind of like, ooh, that's not very good. It will do. And this section will be... Oh wait, no, I need to be on a different layer for that. Because I know if I were to draw it in the fingers now, I would end up ruining it. Because I need the ability to go under... Nope. Okay, well, first let's just do that. And let's just connect them. Looks acceptable. And I'm okay with it being acceptable. Because I am still learning how to draw thingies. No. Oops, wrong one. Favorite of the old hand. It looks acceptable. So I need to first go here, go to eraser, make it small to get to hard. Just take out these sections here. Now if I go to this one, that's the knuckles. I need to make this extra small in order to get rid of these extra little parts. Because you won't see these. Let's make sure they're clean. Always takes me a minute. Hi, Spoopy. Welcome in. How are you doing today? This fine Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? No. Wednesday. Huh. Ooh, fighting the ADHD hard time, huh? Ooh, I believe in you. I believe that you'll be able to overcome it. Maybe. I don't know. I personally don't think I have ADHD, so I don't know how it would be difficult it would be. It's very flat. Oh no, I'm gonna have to redraw this. Ah! I love how the previous hand is thicker lines, and then I go to really thin lines for this hand. It still looks flat. It's because I've... on this. That's fair. Before I started streaming, I was actually playing Dead Island 2 and just, you know, giving my brain to think of something else before I actually committed to this again. I don't know, I feel like if you're doing this, you need a lot of breaks to not avoid getting distracted too bad. Get rid of that. At least I do. Don't know about others. I still have to redraw me and my big butt. Where's the other hand? There. It is coming together at least. I think whenever I come to the shading, I'm gonna have to make this come down about here. Oops. Where's the pen? I'm gonna come down about here and come up. But it can't be like flat, it has to be like angled. It needs to be angled. Yeah, I'm gonna redraw this finger. That extra little depth really did make the difference. This section's actually a little bit wider. No. Yeah, I'm actually very proud of this. I'm always very proud of my drawings that I do normally. In part that, you know, for me at least, it's a record of my journey of drawing. Gotta redo that. Because, you know, me from like 4 or 5 years ago wouldn't ever believe me now if I said, yeah, you're doing art again. That looks not so flat. That actually looks better. I'll have to get rid of that extra line. Why did I get rid of that extra line? Oh, that's the table. Oh, shit. Yeah, because I didn't want to redraw the table. Uh-oh. That's fine. That's staying anyway. But yeah, I'm actually getting confident enough in these drawings that I'm doing that I'm oh no, undo. I went too close. That I'm trying harder and harder things. But yes, I do put a pause on the harder stuff because I'm like, okay, hold on, I need to like study. Because going in raw and trying to raw dog it is not great. I think that's okay for just line art. Because I'm going to have to try and shade it next, and that's going to be a whole other beast. What size? It was 15, if I remember right. Now, where's me and my big butt layer? There it is. Oh, I put it on the eraser. Oops. Now, if I kind of just spoof it a little. There. Would you see the big here? No, you wouldn't. Yeah. It's always better to make the mistakes than not, and I'm on the wrong layer. Ugh. Well, that's the table. That's a hand. I didn't name my layers. Don't judge me too much. I mean, you can, because artists should name their layers. Just so you don't end up doing what everyone does and it's just click, 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 click. Why has this one got a singular little line on it? Or in my case, why does this one have a random foot? At least I can hide this. Hey. Mood. In this one, I haven't named anything. Except for like the base sketch, but I did that like 4 or 5 days ago. Because I had this idea and I'm like, screw it, I'll just be a stream drawing. Which, yeah, speaking of, can I save this? Yes. I'm gonna take a quick handbrake because I've been doing the death grip on the pen. Is this safe for work? Well, not safe for work, safe for stream. I think it is. Wait, you can search for a layer? What? Oops. I see like history. Oh. Auto action. Oh, that's a lot of other things that I'm not going to poke around with. Not right now. I'll say this is at least done drawing wise. So it's really going to move on to coloring. So what I should do is try merging the most important things. So merge this down. What is this? That's the old sketch. Control Shift and then press the spot at the one line final layer. Okay. Hold on. Control Shift. Oh no, don't try and tap my keyboard. Oh. Wait. Is so if I click on this. Oh my lord. I click on this. Okay, well, that's an empty space. That's going to be a little bit harder to tap on. So that's what that function does. But for some reason, sometimes whenever I click on it, I can grab the empty space. I don't know why it lets me move it. But like, if I hold it and I click on this, it definitely does do the layer search. Then I can grab it afterwards. I kind of wish I could like have the click thing, but I don't want it to grab. In part that I've made so many mistakes now. Whenever it's like, oh, I moved something like 3 feet to the left, and now I have to undo the previous work when I was just using it to go back and forth a little bit. Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun. Okay, but I need to merge this stuff. I just whacked my finger really hard. Ow. Oh, I've undone all that work. Merge with layer below. That's that entire hand. This is the old sketch. I don't need that. This is the arm. That's the hand. So I can merge this one down. That's the references. They stay for now. I'm going to bring them to the very top. I can merge this down. So that's basically both arms. This is the table and a little bit of the finger. I have to make sure I don't merge with me and my big butt, because I don't want that merged. Okay, if I merge all visible layers now, that's just the line art for everything. And this is still separate. The reason being is that this is meant to be the empty layer where I can put in any image I want from things I've done so far. For example... Oh, hell, that is way too huge. It did the thing. It did the thing. thing again. Stop it. It's because I'm an operation. Oh, I did it again. Stop it. No, I didn't want to do it that time. But like the idea would be to have it like bear with me, I'm gonna have to make this absolutely scuffed. Oh, this isn't gonna do what I wanted it to do, is it? In operation, which is what I'm in under right now, it keeps grabbing other layers. And I don't want it to grab other layers when I'm just trying to do this example. Like the idea would be have the paper like this. I could probably figure out a way to get this to actually work much easier, but I haven't figured it out yet. It's like my hands would be over the top of it and everything. It's not a key. It's just I was under the actual operation, which is the cube with a mouse clicking on it. Because whenever you import something, it goes to operation by default for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what's originally intended for. And operation is like, okay, it grabs and moves it, but I just didn't want to keep doing that on other layers. I think I just moved something I didn't want to move. God damn it. Like this would be the kind of end result of this drawing and what I'm going to be using for. It's only for only. It's only for YouTube, because Twitch doesn't really let you do drawing thumbnails. Otherwise, I'd be constantly doing a thumbnail every other day. Yeah, I realize that my hand here is different, but it's fine. I'm just going to live with it for now, because the inconsistency I've learned. The knuckle joints are different. Oh, yeah, it did. But that would be the kind of like final result for this. And I'd be able to import any image into like the drawing spot. And it would be like whatever drawing I finished recently. And or would be working on at the time. Nalan actually suggested that this as an alternative to the original thing that I was doing, which I saved over the top of, so I don't have it anymore. So I'm kind of upset about that, but I can live. I can live with that. But I'm going to delete that for now, because that's going to distract quite a bit. So, this is going to be the coloring stage. How do I do this? So everything's merged. I get rid of this layer, I don't actually need it. This is the old base sketch, so I don't get rid of that, I don't need it. I do need these. What I'm going to do first is... What the hell color is a table? I'm just going to dump the color in as I need it. I'm still on the eraser. Really? You do it that way? Oh, I didn't think about that. I never use it. I've used import because it's the same thing in like Photoshop for like getting like an actual somewhat okay selection in. On Photoshop, that is. This is the drawing layer. Good. Select the space. Then go here. Then hit delete. Hey. Go here. Go to the drawing layer. Delete. That cleans it up. Go here. Clean this. Clean this. No, don't delete that. Go here. Hit delete. That cleans it up. Clicking this. This, hit delete. Didn't mean to hit that. Now I go to the drawing layer, delete that. Now this is going to be the color for the gauntlets. I'm gonna make this one slightly brighter. Now, this is always a thing that I'm not 100% sure on. I know this ties into color theory. Yeah, no, I could see it just working just as fine. I should probably give it a try. You never know, it might actually be more effective in the future. Okay, what color is this? Is it the black? Because I'm pretty sure that's the lack of light. Is it the lighter part where it's too bright? Or is it the in-between area? Because I can never tell because of the choice. I've always gone on the in-between things so that whenever I'm doing it, the... Huh? Why is it not... Is this... What? Oh, it's because I'm selected up here. Oh, turn off stabilization for now. I need this to be quick. Well, maybe not quick, but not take so long. What color's my pen? It's like a gray-green. No. This is gonna be... I have to think about this very carefully. Because I want to be able to get rid of these extra little edges. So would I select this? Is that going to delete the hands? No, it didn't. Undo that real quick. So I've legitimately just done half of the thing. Okay, so this is just like straight up like black and white on my pen nib holder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it gray. Oh wait, what I could do is make a layer underneath. Deselect this real quick because I know I'm going to be wondering where the hell it's not working. And then do that. And then I can shade that. And I don't have to do as much work. Because that's a detail that's not going to be super important. But I'm actually very happy that it worked out the way I wanted it. And there's one thing I do want to do on this. So this has always been a question I've always wondered. What is the inside of the gauntlets actually like as a material? Is it brown leather? Is it black leather? Is it any other type of leather? Because it's hard to tell because I don't have any actual like inside the hand things. I've got the red stuff. And it looks like it's just some variant of dark. So I'm not 100% sure on what it is. I could probably use this color as a basis. Because it's red slash darkness. What layer is this? It's an empty layer, that's what it is. And what I can do in this case is just go with the drawing, click in this area, and just dump the color in. go to the other two areas here. And here. Dump the color on. Alright, there's obviously a little bit of an issue there, but that's fine. I can fix that up. That's easily fixed if I make the pen smaller. Compared to my old method, which was dump color in and spend way too long refining it and shaving away at the edges and driving myself so insane. But now that I've done this, that's the color blocked off. I would need to fix that line, because that is going to annoy me just a little bit. I just... No, it's a little bit too thick. There we go. That looks more acceptable. Yeah. I need to go here, because I can see this looking over the edge. Again, details that don't matter, but I personally care. But no, that's it blocked in. Now I'm gonna go to duplicate this layer. I'm going to make it a multiply. Oh my god. And then I'm going to duplicate the layer once more, put it on top of the multiply, and go to screen. Now, if this is done right, first I'm going to need to stick on hard. Yeah, it works. Now, the worst part is I can't really... Oh, wait, no, there's a way to do that. Hold on. This. No, I don't have to worry about going outside the lines. And then I can do this for the multiply. And from a glance, it doesn't look very great, but that's okay. It does mean whenever I go to these other layers, I do have to do this individually. Just the arms are the big ones. But now I can go to the soft, do this. That gives it a kind of 3D study-ish... 3D study? What? A 3D-ish feel. Technically this might be darker, but I'm kind of wanting the light to be coming from... I want the light, for me at least, mentally coming from this direction. So this would actually probably be hit by the light. At least the underneath section would be. Oops. What it does mean is this area... it's coming down like this. It means this area is going to be lit up. This area might not be actually lit up. That means like this could be in darkness. Maybe. You'll have to see. There is one more little thing I do want to do real quick. This is for specifically the arms. And it's what color of light would look the best? What color of light would be the most impactful when it comes to this? Because in my head, there's only like 2, 3-ish colors of light that really matter. or not really matter, but are the most impactful. You've got this, and then you've got the kind of iconically lighter blue. Because I could do white. And it might be better to do white, because then I could go across that and make it look like a concentrated source of light. Sort of like that. I don't do that. Go to, is it this layer that I put it on? Yeah, okay. Right, filter, go to blur, go to Gaussian blur. Apply it. There you go. It looks like a cylinder. It might have to apply to the other, no, could I do that? I could. I could. I think the issue with that is that it's too big as well. Try to make it smaller. I think it might be more like that. Yeah. Now, if I filter blur, Gaussian blur, just give it a good wally. Hey! It looks hyper-realistic, which is kind of uncomfortable. Though actually, I kind of like that. I made the joke about it, but I actually kind of do like that. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. What are these normal colors? I don't know why, just real quick. Heh. Oh, the multiply's not working because of the way I've got it set up. That's why. So I have to go to screen and take out more. And then if I go to natural multiply and then just kind of do that, then go back to the screen, just doesn't look too bad. That has given me context of what I want to approach this at least. Maybe I'm not having Deutsch because that was actually surprisingly like easy to do, but then I'm sitting here staring at the other things and I'm kind of doubting it. Well, hold on, does that work the way I wanted it? No. If I invert, hang on. No. I invert it again. Hi-yo, wait, what? 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 Oh, okay, no, it is working the way I wanted it. Okay, that was confusing me for a second. Because I've got this set up now. This is a multiplier there, which means I have to take away the areas that are bright. And leave the areas that are dark. Or at least try to. The pen will have its own layer. I'm not too worried about the pen. And I also admittedly forgot about the pen. So this comes up at an angle and it's gonna be, this is gonna be in shadow. Make this smaller. A little bit better looking. The pen will have its own shadow, won't it? No, but the light's coming from this direction, so... it's gonna be like this. This will be all in darkness, so I'm not too worried about these individual fingers. Here, just re-erase that. I think that's... oh wait, no, I'm working on the one hand, that's okay. No, I'm on the screen one. This is where I need to take away the areas that are dark. If I take away the areas that are dark, and a little bit extra, allowing me to use my textured pen. I think that actually adds a lot of character. Hey. Now this is going to have its shadow. I actually need this to be hard. Again, this is shadow. This is all definitely shadow here. Like, I'm not even gonna, like, attempt to give that any type of depth to it. Make it a different color. If I zoom out, would that be super noticeable? Nope. Perfect. Oh, it's probably nighttime thing. Hold on. Don't mind me, I'm just staring at the customers within this. Give this a little, this is going to be dark here. Actually, it's going to be relatively dark. this will be a little darker. I can fade that out with the pen. Not too bad. Now, this case, this is going to be darker, but I want it to be a different kind of dark. And if I use the pen, it can add a little bit of character to it. Just a little bit. That's all I realistically need. Might be a little bit too much, but yeah. There we go. And I realized I'm on that screen layer. Ah, no, I'm just resizing the pen, not zooming out. If I were to hit it with a little bit of soft erasure. First, let me just do this. Kind of works. Let me just clean that up. Yeah. I mean, whenever I add in the pen here on a different layer, oh, that's the big pop. It's the inner hand. Should I actually just add in the pen now? What color is this? Yeah, green, gray, green, gray, green, gray. That's what the color was. But it's more on the darker side. How do you make this more silvery? I think that's okay. Select. Oh, no, didn't do it right. Wrong layer. Now, pen layer. Put this to the normal G pen. Should be able to do this. Then go back to this selection layer. Select here. Oh, this is gonna make me select all this thing. Well, it's not the word. No, it's gonna be annoying. I'll just do it. Just make sure I'm on the right layer after all. I think for the pen, I'm just going to do one single layer of multiply, rather than doing multiple colors, or multiple things like a screen and thing. In part that I don't want to mess with it too much. Okay. I need to delete that layer. I need to remake it. I need to make my triangle brush. Wonder why it's not working. It's because it's selected on the thing. Okay, good. Go to white. Make this. That'll do. Make sure this is on the hard selection. Make this razor a little bit wider. make this a little bit smaller. Give this a shriek. Make this real small. This a little hint of one. And then give this a little hint here. I think it's going to be okay here because that light source will probably end up being the same. It just looked weirder. I just don't know how to exactly represent it nicely. Now, if the light is coming from up here, it would be, well, my head would actually be casting a shadow, but I'm not going to draw that. So the light would end up being like here. And you make the pen a little bit larger. Too large. Perfect. No, I can erase this section here. Now, this is where it's going to be funny. Because there's going to be multiple selections here. Because this is ridged, this goes down, but would it have multiple selections? It might not. Because the light source won't cast different, like streak 1, streak 2, streak 3. You just have the one streak, and everything else would radiate from there. Let me make this smaller. Now, if this is meant to be a finger, the light would be over here. Same here. You'd end up looking like that, kind of. Now, it would look different on the knuckles. Because I need to, come on, zoom in, there we go. This area would be lighter. Again, details that you don't really need to bother with, but I want to. So I think I should make these hands as detailed as they are so that they kind of catch the attention of people, especially since it's meant to go on YouTube. Or YouTube, depending on where you want to pronounce it. I think I might give it a little, just a little on the edge. Just a little bit. Oh, no, that's way too far out. That's not acceptable. Give us a little hint. Right. This would have its own little sections. No, I need to undo that and then quickly clean up these. I don't have to be 100% perfect with the erasing, just enough, because whenever I go to apply the Gaussian blur to this, I don't think I need to apply any more to it. So it's going to be like here. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Sort of. Yes. Now, that's applied the main light source to everything. So now if I go to View, Blur, Gaussian, just give this a proper little punter of it. It'll look better on this, I swear, because I haven't detailed it out yet. The pen would also have a thing on it. Pens would be like over here. Oh, it's because the pen's on top. Oh, I just made it bigger. Pen would have it like here. So I'm going to do a little bit of erasing on the Gaussian blur side, probably. But it should be fine whenever I apply it. Oh, wait, too much. There we go. It looks acceptable for what I'm using it for. Just cleaning it up so it doesn't look super gluey. I'm not trying to be an ethereal glowing hands. I mean, I could easily do that, but... I don't want to have ethereal glowing hands. Or is it ethereal? I don't know, which version of the word is it? Ethereal or ethereal? It's nighttime again, isn't it? Almost. No, it is. It is. Oh, this is all empty. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Uh-oh. Oi. Get out. I went a few days without restocking on the stinks. That isn't good. There's one thing I do want to check. Oh, I can. But by me, I'm just staring at the customers again. Okay. So I need to zoom out. This is a screen, which means I need to erase for the dark areas. Should I make it soft? I think it might be better if I go soft for now. Or is it to work a little bit better? Do this. My fingers look like metal sausages. Nope, gonna have to do hard for that. This is also going to be hard, but I can go over it again with the pen. Just slightly. This is screen, so this is going to look okay. No. That's still going to look bad. They won't notice it. It's fine. Alright, we're on the screen there. I'm on hard. I'm gonna just take it a little bit more off of these. Just to bring in that sense of like actual true darkness. We have about another 10-13 minutes, give or take, before I am going to have to call it on my own stream. I only really stream a little bit, in part that my own personal battery starts to run out, and also by the time I start streaming, a bunch of other people I want to watch start streaming too. I really should get out of bed earlier. Wait, no. That's actually okay. Because what I do is quickly grab these, and then I use this. Lets me apply texture by going to the right thing. And then it's not gonna be super noticeable, especially whenever I apply the texture layer. I go to multiply, and I have to take out a lot of this. I'm gonna hold off on that for now. we go. Ooh. Zoom in. I kind of realized that it actually does thing that I thought it wouldn't do, the opposite way. Oh, I forgot to do this. Oopsie. Okay. No. Go soft. No, I need the this color. I need this. I need a little larger. Make this quite a bit larger. And I wish I could make this brush like an eraser type instead of being a coloring type. This works better. Especially when we're trying to add texture. Am I in the multiplier? Yeah, it is. clean up the edges of the thingies. And I'm kind of happy with that. One might say, where's the thumb? It's hidden under the hand. The next thing to do, probably detailing the table and then the pen. But I think what I'm going to do for the table, just to make this quick, because I can do this, is do another layer. Get where's that brush that I use? It's this one. Oh, right. Forgot it does this thing where I do multiplying this. That looks witty. What I can now do is fill this layer, like this, okay? Go here, hit delete, cleans it up. Go to the drawing layer, this. Go to the coloring layer, delete this. Here again, do this again. It makes it woody, especially whenever I can now apply a screen. That looks horrible. Is it? Which one is it? Soft glow? No, not really. Unless. Bring it down. That looks a little nicer. Maybe soft glow's the one I want here. Yeah, it's a little nicely darker. It's like one of those rich mahogany desks. Is it mahogany? What color is mahogany anyway? Anyway, I'm gonna call it there. We are going to raid out to... good question. That is a very good question. I'll probably end up raiding out to... Which, by the way, this for YouTube, this is the end. So thank you very much if you're on YouTube or chiming in. But I'll catch you all next time.